How can I help? I knew you would have need of me.
We are under enemy fire.
You give wise counsel.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We have traveled
We
much
are the
darker
harbingers
paths.
of death. Our cries herald the coming of great
My
pain for
music
our
is a pillar
enemies.
upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need of me.
The Falcon has landed.
We are the harbingers of death.
The path is clear to me.
Falcon at your command.
Shall I divine? Follow my kin.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. No enemy can stand before our blades. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. Many are foes, few survive.
The mists of space
Danger
and time
Many are
retreat
cold,
from my
few
mind.
survive. Swiftly, sisters!
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Falcon at your service.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. We walk the path less traveled.
How can
We
I
are
help?
taking
I am the
down.
Son of Fury, here to serve.
Many are cold, few survive.
We return to defend the craft world. Command me to build.
I am the Son of Fury, here to serve.
Shall I divine the next move? All is clear to me now.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We walk the path less traveled. We are under enemy fire.
Your song shall guide me.
Falcon at your command. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be. I follow the purity of flame.
Eldar Bard have just as Falcon brought ours to Eldanesh. We bring warriors who will bring quick death to the enemy. The terrain is locked.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the world.
There is wisdom in your words. Read the inferno! As I dream, so shall it be.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
We are taking damage. We return to defend the craft.
Strikers ready to engage the enemy. It will be worth the wait. We advance quickly toward the target. Falcon at your service.
Command me to build.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Yes, that is the way. For our ancestors. I go to war.
Weapons fully charged. Strikers ready to engage the enemy. Falcon
The
at your
future is
service.
clouded and uncertain.
The Wanderers have returned.
As I dream, so shall it be.
All Eldar must answer the call. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Incoming enemy
The
fire.
Falcon has weapons fully charged. Take her into the thick of it.
We exist to avenge our sisters. Our cries herald the coming of Cronus for our enemies.
I knew you would have to make it real.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Naturally. Successful.
Show us the way. We will not fail you.
Your song shall guide you. Show the ancestors defeat.
Weapons fully charged.
Show the ancestors defeat.
We are the messengers of pain.
Vipers ready to see. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
You have need.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. I go
Fear
to
the
war.
voice of death.
Your song
calling
shall
to them.
guide me.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Target acquired.
All fear the voice of death, calling to them.
What needs to be done?
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. We advance quickly toward the
We
target.
return to defend the craft wall. Incoming enemy fire.
All fear the voice of death, calling to them.
There is wisdom in your words.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Vipers, ready to sting.
I will have someone's head for this!
We yearn, the wanderers have returned.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
You cannot imagine the craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Ah yes, the stationary tower sings to me and I respond in the craft world. We move unseen. We return to defend the craft world.
The future seems so
Command me to
clear.
build. Look, it changes as I play.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
It is now in our hands. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar.
We are the harbingers of death.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. It is now in our hands.
We are the
It is
harbingers
now
of
in our
death.
hands. My music will shape the rain. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are the messengers of doom. No enemy can stand before our blades.
I knew you would have need of me.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Naturally, it is the best course of action. Follow my kins are here. It will be done.
We are taking damage.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
My powers are yours
All fear
now.
the voice of death calling to them.
I sense the enemy.
You
They are
have
closing
ruined.
in.
We move unseen.
We are here to
The
exact
enemy
harsh
cannot
vengeance.
hide from my sight. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Many are called.
The wanderers
Few
have
survive.
returned.
The random hand of fate
We
delivers
exist to
me
avenge our
to you.
sisters.
Incoming enemy fire.
The future is
Our
clouded and
cries herald
uncertain.
the coming of great pain
We
for our
walk the
enemies.
path less traveled.
Many are cold, few survive.
How can I help?
You cannot imagine.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
You called us back. We move onwards to return. Danger
We are the
has
messengers
found
of healing.
Shall I divine the next move?
We are the messengers of healing. You have much to ask.
you have need.
My powers are yours now.
Many are cold, few survive. Many are cold, few survive. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Charge! I will have someone's head for this.
Once a thriving industrial center, by the beginning of the Dark Crusade, the Vandian coast had fallen into disuse. Some factories in the cities were still operational, but other great underground refineries languished under the sands of the coast. long since abandoned as unnecessary by the planet's Tau masters. Whoever gained control of the coast would enjoy a powerful advantage for the rest of the Crusade. With such potent manufacturing facilities, field commanders could requisition more weapons than their foes.
We return to defend the craft world. The Wanderers have returned. The craft world sings. Destiny and I respond in
As I
kind.
dreamed, so shall it be. We will capture it.
The mists of space and time
My
retreat from my
music is a
mind.
pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We return to defend the craft world. We are shaped by fate just as we shape. We hold the object. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. We return to defend the craft world.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Awaiting your command, your song shall guide.
Shall I divine your next move?
You have need.
So the ancestors decree. As I dreamed, so shall it be. It will serve
The
the
enemy
song well.
cannot hide
You
from
call
my
us
sight.
back. We yearn to wander.
We are the harbingers of death. All fear the voice of death calling to them. Show us the way. We
How
will
can
not
I
fail
help?
you.
You give wise counsel. It will be done. They are no concern to us.
Awaiting your command.
We are the harbingers of death.
You have need.
There
There
is
is
the
wisdom in
purity
your
of
words.
flame.
We are the messengers of doom. All fear the voice of death calling to them. No enemy can stand before our blades.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are under enemy fire.
We are the messengers of doom.
We seek the adventure.
We are
that
the
only war
messengers
can
of
bring.
doom.
I obey in
I knew
all
you would have need of me.
Our cries herald the
We
coming
seek the
of great
adventure that only
pain
war
for our
can bring.
enemies. Many are called.
What
Few
needs to be
survive.
done?
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
Our cries herald the coming of great
As I
pain
dreamed,
for
so
our
shall it
enemies.
be.
We are the messengers
There
of
is wisdom in your word. Cleanse them in flame.
My promises are yours now.
Your song shall guide them. Cleanse them in flame.
We came to avenge our sisters.
As I dreamed, so shall it be. Reap the inferno!
You call us back. Just know that we are under enemy fire.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
avenge our sisters.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Many are cold.
We are under
survive.
enemy fire. You called us back. We cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. I will pull it forth from the wall.
Your song shall guide you.
We hold the objective. We hold the objective. Danger has found us.
What needs to be done? The runes have been cast.
The Wanderers have returned.
We are the messengers
So
of
the
doom.
ancestors decree. So the ancestors decree.
Many are cold. Few survive. Combat is our path. You must lead us to it. We are the messengers of doom. To battle!
Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Take the lead! Exterminate them!
For chaos! Meet your death!
We are taking damage. Command me to build.
I have arrived. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We are taking damage.
Shall I divine the next kingdom?
Command me to build.
We are the harbingers of death.
Shall I play the music here then? Shall I play the music here then?
Falcon at your service.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. You have but to ask. We are the harbingers of death. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are here to exact harsh
The claims of the
vengeance.
ancestors are yours
We
to
are the
command.
messengers of doom.
So the ancestors decree. I
Incoming
follow the
enemy
purity
fire.
of flame.
We are the messengers of doom.
My powers are yours now. What needs to be done?
The Falcon Justice Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front.
As I dream, so the claims of the ancestors are
I
yours to
sense the
command.
enemy. They are closing in.
Justice Falcon brought
Your
Anaris
soul
to
shall guide
Eldanesh.
you.
We bring warriors to the front. We are ready to deliver
The
death to
future
the enemy.
seems
We are
so
taking damage.
We
clear.
exist to avenge our sisters.
So the ancestors decree.
Incoming enemy fire.
Justice Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front.
As I dream, so shall it be. I obey in all
My
things.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then?
Falcon at your command.
There is wisdom in your words.
Our cries herald the coming
Nothing
of
is hidden
great
from my
pain
sight.
for our enemies.
System failure. System failure.
There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
We are under enemy fire.
Falcon at your command. Eldar fast attack vehicles.
Incoming enemy
are
fire.
bringing full weaponry to bear. Eldar fast attack
Your soul shall die. Burn away their impurities.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The random hand of fate
We are
delivers
here to
me
exact
you.
harsh vengeance.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fully
Call upon me if you
materialized,
wish.
unprepared for war.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We are
Falcon
taking
at your
damage.
service. We move with a purpose.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are the messengers of
Fully materialized, unprepared for war.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front to the enemy.
My powers are yours.
many are cold.
There is wisdom in your
Survive.
words.
We are ready to deliver death, ready to engage the enemy.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then?
All fear the voice of death. Calling
As
to
I
them.
dream, so shall it
We
be.
exist to avenge our
So
sisters.
the ancestors decree.
Naturally.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Danger has found us.
Take us in closer at your service.
Hurry up. There's not much left.
What do you know of war? We move through the warp as it.
Judge! I will have someone's head for this! Judge! Tremble before my wrath!
The enemy is upon us. The wanderers have returned. We yearn to wander.
Your song shall guide me.
I knew you would have
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
There is wisdom in your words.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
How can I help? Yes, that
The
is
There
the
is
craft
way.
world
wisdom in
sings
your
to me and I
words.
respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithburn. It is now in our hands. My music will shape the Wraithburn. You have need. Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. The wanderers have returned.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
My
Awaiting your
music is a
command.
pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My
There
music
is
will
wisdom in
shape
your
the
words.
Wraithburn.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are the
We
harbingers
seek
of
the
death.
adventure that only war can bring.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain
We
for our
hold the
enemies.
objective.
We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. It is now in our hands. We are shaped by fate
We are
just
the
as we
harbingers of
shape
death.
it. You will have what you require.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We are here to
The
exact
enemy
harsh
cannot
vengeance.
hide from my sight.
There is wisdom in your
You
words.
cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
The future seems so clear. The logic is clear.
We exist to avenge our
We
sisters.
return from exile. You called us back.
There is wisdom in your words.
Shall I divine your next move? I
We are
go
under
to
enemy
war.
fire.
Strike quickly! Strike now! I knew you would have need of me.
All fear the voice
Your
of
song
death
shall
calling
guide
to them. All fear the voice of death
What
calling to
needs
them.
to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We have traveled much the path less traveled.
The mists of space and
We
time
exist to
retreat
avenge our
from my
sisters.
mind.
You called us back. You called us back.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The path is clear to me. Follow, my kin.
We exist to avenge
So
our
the
sisters.
ancestors decree.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changed enemy fire.
Many are cold.
My
Few
powers are
survive.
yours now.
Many are cold.
As I
Few
dream, so shall it
survive.
be.
We yearn to wander.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
My powers are yours now.
We are the messengers of truth. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The future seems so clear.
Many are cold.
Your song shall guide. I follow the purity of flame.
The random hand of fate led us near. The path is clear to me.
As I dream, so shall it be.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. We are the messengers of pain. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We seek the adventure that only
We are
war
the
can
messengers
bring.
of doom. We shall pass our
There is
sorrows to
wisdom
the
in your
enemy on
words.
this day.
I follow the purity of flame.
I knew you would have need of me.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under
So
enemy
the
fire.
ancestors decree.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Path less traveled.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
There is wisdom in
We are the messengers of doom. We are the messengers of doom. We shall cleanse the universe of a pathetic existence.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We return to defend the craft world.
So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your voice.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are taking damage. We return to defend the craft world. You have need. We return to defend the craft world.
The future seems so clear.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The wanderers have returned. Danger has found us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require.
So the ancestors decree.
We return to defend the craft world.
How can I help?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are the harbingers of death. Many are called. Few survive. No enemy can stand before our blades. We are the harbingers of death.
The craft world sings
We
to
are the
me and I
messengers of
respond in
doom.
kind.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the void. command me to build. I will call it forth from the world.
The Falcon has landed.
We return from
Falcon
exile.
at your service. We can strike a decisive blow.
We exist to avenge our sisters. Swiftly, sisters!
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We yearn to wander.
There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally. You give
We are
wise
the
counsel.
messengers of doom.
The wanderers have returned.
Falcon at your service. Weapons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
I am the Song
Many
of
are
Fury,
called,
here to serve.
few survive.
You called us back.
There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me. I follow the purity of
Just as
flame.
Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We exist to
There
avenge
is
our
wisdom
sisters.
in your words.
We seek the adventure that only war can
Falcon
bring.
at your service. Falcon at your command.
The enemy cannot
We are the
hide from
messengers
my
of
sight.
doom.
You have need.
There is wisdom in your words.
Shall I divine your next move?
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The wanderers have returned.
Many are called, few survive.
The future seems so clear.
We are taking damage.
Falcon at your command.
Show the ancestors defeat.
We seek the adventure that only war.
We are the messengers of doom.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Many are called, few survive.
The random hand of fate led us lead to you. I go to war.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Your song shall guide me.
Falcon at your service.
The wanderers have returned.
Nothing is hidden from
All
my
hear the
sight.
voice of death calling to them.
As I dream, so shall it be. Burn away their impurities.
Falcon at your command.
I knew that.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Shall I divine your next move?
Your song shall guide me.
Many are called, few survive.
We walk the path less
The
traveled.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Falcon at your service.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The Falcon has landed. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. Falcon, at your service. We advance
The
quickly
enemy
toward the
cannot
top.
hide
Hear the
from
voice
my
of
sight.
death calling to them.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We walk the path less traveled. We walk our path. The time for war is nigh.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
We walk our path.
The future is clouded and uncertain. It is the best course of action.
Unprepared for war.
It is the best course of
Our
action.
cries herald
As I
the coming
dream,
of
so shall
great
it be.
pain for our enemies.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are on our way. We focus on the temporal objective.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We return to the sun across.
So the ancestors decree. As I dream, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The future is
Our
clouded and
cries
uncertain.
herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. Many are cold, few
My
survive.
thoughts are nerves now.
Your song shall guide us. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Just as Falcon
So
brought
the
Anaris to
ancestors decree.
Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. Falcon, at your command.
Is this horrid?
We are
Many are
under
cold,
fire.
few survive.
So the ancestors decree.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are ready to return to the
Ancestors,
All hear the voice of death calling to them.
So the ancestors decree. Your song shall guide us.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
So the ancestors decree.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
We seek to avenge our sisters.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are here to exact vengeance. We are the messengers of doom. We are the messengers of doom for the moment's weakness.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the
Weakness
purity
has
of
made us
flame.
no more as sisters.
I follow the purity of
Has the
flame.
bound cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
I knew you would have needed.
We are the messengers of doom.
is clouded and uncertain.
Weapons fully charged. Just as Falcon brought an artist to Eldonish, we bring warriors to the front.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Many are cold, few survive.
As I dream, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. What do you know of war? We focus on temporal damage. We return to defend the craft world. You have need.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine. Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts. In the desolate Ares Badlands stood one such talisman, an ancient icon of the blood god Khorne. With war sweeping Cronus once more, a demon within the icon awoke. It fed on the souls of those slain in combat, and promised gifts to whoever would slake its thirst for blood. Even the warriors of the Imperium ended up feeding the fiend as they fought across the Badlands to prevent others from claiming this prize. The faithful tried to ignore the whispers the demon slipped into their minds, but every death still fed its dark appetite. In the end, whoever controlled the Ares Badlands would gain a measure of the demon's fury, allowing them to launch attack after attack against their enemies.
You have need. Objective sighted.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Command me to build. The craft world sings to me. I will command you to build. You called us back.
So the ancestors decree. Call upon me if you wish.
To move. We focus on the temporal objective.
The mists of space and time
We hold
retreat
the
from my
objective.
mind.
You called us back. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Guardian Squad, ready. We cannot fail. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Closing in on the objective. The craft we cannot fail. And I respond the enemy will heed our warnings, or they will
The
perish.
mists of space and time retreat from my
The
mind.
wanderers have returned.
Your song shall guide me. We will capture it.
We are shadowy death. We are Eldar Campaign just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. Command me to build. Command me to build.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. This world moves so slowly.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. Our mission is successful.
How can I help?
Command me to build. You will have what you require. We return to
We have
defend
done
the
as you
craft
asked. There
world.
is wisdom in your words.
What do you know of war?
Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithbone. Command me to build. Take me to where
We
I may
are the
call forth
harbingers of death.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the warp. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Our mission is successful. My music will shape the Wraithbone.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We are the harbingers of death. We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Swiftly, sisters!
We are shadowy death.
My powers are yours now.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
All who love life fear the Reaper.
Our mission is successful. You will have what you require.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We exist to avenge our
We are
sisters.
destroyers' agents on this plane.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then?
I knew you would have need of me.
Our cries herald the
We
coming
are
of
doom
great pain
incarnate.
for our enemies.
We return to defend the craft world. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my
Our
sight.
mission is successful.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Quickly!
Incoming enemy fire.
We are the destroyers' agents on this plane.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Blood.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
The future seems so
Success calls
clear.
us back.
We must hold the enemy back.
We bring heavy weapons
Strike
to
quickly
crush the
while our
enemy.
enemy slumbers. We move through the warp as it
So
moves
the
through
ancestors
us.
decree.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been
The
built.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are doom
We'll
incarnate.
lose to move. We move through the warp as it moves through us.
We are under enemy My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Our mission is successful.
It is ours.
We are the dealers of death.
Command me to build.
The mists of space and time retreat from my
Wanderers have
mind.
returned.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We appear welcome. Take us
All
to the
fear
battle.
the voice of death calling to them.
Your song shall guide me.
We have mastered the art of
The
destruction.
future seems so clear.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Command me to build. We are under enemy fire.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are the dealers of death. Direct us to the front.
The Falcon has landed.
The wanderers have returned.
The mists of space and time retreat
The
from my
ancestors
mind.
decree.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
The Falcon has landed.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are the messengers of doom.
Mastered the art of destruction.
So the ancestors
The
decree.
Falcon has landed.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. My music is a pillar from which whole worlds have been built. We are taking
There
damage.
is wisdom in your word.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
There is wisdom in your word.
Weapons fully charged. The terrain matters not.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require.
Many are cold, few survive. Many are cold, few survive.
So the ancestors decree.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our cries are becoming a first end for our enemies.
We are taking damage.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. It is easily done. Our weapons cut through them like a blade through air.
You must kill more of them.
Our cries are becoming a first end for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then?
I knew you would have me.
We are the messengers of doom.
Take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
The crowd will sing from the responding kind. We return to defend the craft world. We have traveled much dark heavens. The Wanderers have returned.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. Yes, that is the way.
We are here to exact harsh
We
vengeance.
bring heavy weapons to crush
We
the
are
enemy.
shadowy death.
There is wisdom in your word.
Just a few souls more.
You have need. It is now in our hands. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. It is the best course of action.
What do you know of war?
We bring heavy weapons
Many
to
are
crush
fallen.
the
Few
enemy.
survive.
There is wisdom in your words.
Falcon, at your service.
We hold the objective.
The random
Incoming
hand
enemy
of fate
fire.
delivers me to you.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane. The destroyer guides us.
The future seems so clear. For our ancestors. The path
Our
is clear to
cries
me.
herald the
We are the
coming of
destroyer's
great
agents on
pain
this
for our
plane.
enemies.
We seek the adventure that only war
The
can
random
bring.
hand of fate delivers me
Are
to
doomed
you.
in kind.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We soon, then disappear. Waiting here is that clues of origin.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The logic is clear.
The power of the Blood God shall be yours.
As I dream, so shall it
We
be.
return to defend the craft world.
Quickly, take us to the battle. This world moves
As I dream, so shall
You
it be.
cannot imagine
The
what we
enemy
have seen
cannot
with our
hide
eyes.
from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world seems to be in a responding kind. We will fulfill all Eldar must answer the call. Closing in on the objective. Closing in on the objective. The enemy is upon us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
We walk the path less traveled. We are shadow.
I knew you would have need of me.
Danger has found
Yes,
us.
that is
We
the way.
return to defend the craft our shadowy gift.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Shadowy gift. We are called to battle. We win, then disappear. Wait and yield is but a phase of our existence.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are
Your song shall guide you.
We are shadowy gift. Success.
Shall I divine your next
We are on our way.
Show the ancestors to fear.
The random hand of fate will let us know. It is the best course of action. Yes, that is
There
the
is
way.
wisdom in your words.
What do you know of war? We seek the adventure.
There is wisdom in your words.
My powers are yours now.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Our mission is successful. Command incoming enemy fire. You will have what you require.
There is wisdom in your words.
Waiting here is phase of our existence. We move to the war as it moves through us.
We are the harbingers of death.
What is your wish? Command me to build. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
We are the
As
harbingers
I
of
dream,
death.
so shall it be.
The Contra will crush them. Fall back! Fall back!